Hey everybody, how's it going? How's it going? Hope you guys are doing good. I was on Twitter and guy I had responded, somebody was asking me about sea level. So I referenced the in San Francisco Bay they have a buoy, a sea level buoy. It's been there for like 150 years. And it's tracking sea level rise. So well, hello, Amy, Kathy, Randy Church. Hello, Stephen, Michael. Hey, everybody. Hey, Robert Mulligan. What's up, son? So I referenced the buoy and said, you're like, you have no evidence that the sea level's rising at all whatsoever. So I referenced the sea level buoy. I go, well, there's literally been a buoy that's been tracking sea level rise for about 150 years. So, what do you say about that? Silence, right? And then like 6 hours later, somebody's like, "Oh, watch, he's gonna reference the Oakland Bay sea level buoy or some shit like that." I'm like, yeah, I already did. I bet he doesn't know where to find it. The guy's like, I was like, yeah, that was 6 hours after I posted this. So the people that I am arguing with, that I am bickering with on Twitter, Guy McPherson has said, don't waste your time. He's like, don't waste your time. They're going to drive you fucking crazy. I understand that, and I totally see it because they'll just sit there and they'll just say shit, and they'll just hope that you don't know, because they don't know either. But it sounds good to them, so they're just going to repeat the things they've heard. But I'm not really concerned about the people I'm arguing with. Okay, the people that I want paying attention to that conversation are people who might not know either way, and maybe they haven't formed an opinion, or maybe they have, but they're open to hearing other sources of information, which I bring all the time, especially when I bring up the pine beetle. And the guy's like, "Oh, change the subject," and I was like, "Yeah, the globe warming is not changing the subject. That's this entire subject is the fact that the globe is getting warmer, and all the things that pertain to it are the subject. It doesn't matter whether we're talking about sea level rise or we're talking about the pine beetle. The point is the ocean is, and the globe is warming, and the ocean warms as the globe warms. The warmer the atmosphere, the warmer the ocean gets. And it might not be directly caused by that, but it is directly correlated to that. In other words, correlation doesn't prove causation, but it's the rise in CO2 that the ocean is absorbing that is causing the heat. It can't disperse it like it used to. Does it use Twitter? Does it to use Twitter? Jacob, I don't understand what you mean. Hey, Nay, how can I purchase any of your dab oil? Adam, go to trendyasdabbers.com. It's right there on the top of the page. Just scroll through the products with the little right arrow and you'll see it. Hey, Dub, what's up, son? So let's get to dabbing in the cabin. What's up, sweet little puppy face? Couldn't close my beard balm. I finished up another tin of beard balm, right? I get them every 30 days. No, I did not watch Better Call Saul. I've got this. I didn't finish watching it, I should say. Right? That's how much I've got. More than half a container, and my other one just arrived today because I haven't been using it. I didn't take it with me to Florida, and so I went a whole week without it. So now I'm all beard bombed up. I can use as much as I want, not run out. Does it cost to use Twitter? No, Jacob. How do you not know this, man? It's social media. No social media costs money, man. How do you not know that? Facebook is free. YouTube is free. Twitter is free. DLive is free. Twitch is free. Everything is free. But they all offer paid services to find suckers like you who will give them money for them. People that don't realize that all social media is free. I wish you knew that, Jacob. I'm really disappointed that you didn't know that Twitter was free. And anybody else out there who didn't know, I'm really disappointed in you guys too. For not knowing something so silly. It's just a silly thing to not know. All social media is free. That's how they get you on there. How the fuck do you think that you're on Facebook? Because it was free. Do you think you would have fucking paid money to come on here and post to me? Fuck no, you wouldn't, Jacob. You're even asking me if Twitter's free. You don't even know. You have no idea. You're not going to pay money for these services. Fuck no, you won't. So why the fuck do you think they would charge for Twitter? He used to Pornhub Premium. He's used to Pornhub Premium. Enoch. Slowski, what's up, Slowski? Slowski, yo, what's up? Chinese did a mass retweet today. Enoch, thank you. Should be more focused than mass, though. I don't want you guys to get in trouble. Okay, Honey, Mooney, whatever your name is, Mooney, Ham. Let's not type all cap beginning to each word, okay? Let's not do that ever again on my live stream. You're not typing headlines when you're talking to me. Okay, if you're in that habit, stop it. You look like a fool on the internet when you guys do that shit. It's just as bad as typing in all caps. It looks just as obnoxious. It makes you look like a child that's starved for attention. That's what it looks like. Oh, read this. I'm going to make it look like a headline. I'm going to stand out from everybody else. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Please. Don't be that guy. Man, when's the last time we smoked 420 Newfoundland? I don't even remember. Fucking A. All right, Cal, welcome. I like my lurkers, man. You guys know to keep your fat fucking mouths shut. I love you guys. Thank you. And I also like when you guys tell me that you are lurking, so I know who my fans are, man. It's good to know. Thank you. Okay, I'm looking at that True Black. I know I shouldn't because I'm going to get all fucked up. I'm all fucked up. I'm going to get all fucked up. Cheers. Hey, Trenny. Hey, Steven. Someone else said, what's up, Nay? Who is that? Pro Dragon airs again tonight. Better Call Saul airs again tonight. Yeah, I recorded it. I've got it recorded. I do sometimes when it's said with a bit more of energy. Don't do it. Just don't do that. If you're writing a headline for an article, do that. If you're doing a title for a video, do it. That's when you do that. It's for titles. It's not for sentences. If you want to communicate with me, you only have to capitalize one letter. It's the very first one. Otherwise, I'm just going to ignore it because it looks obnoxious and it looks like you're trying too hard. I don't like that. I don't want people to have to try to get my attention. People feel like they have to try to get my attention. That makes me feel like I'm not doing my job. Don't make me feel like I'm not doing my job, bro. Don't make me feel like I'm not doing my job. Fumo says hi. Hey, Fumo. I know Fumo. Is he with you? You understand pet peeves? Thank you. Thank you. Because I deal with chat all day, right? That's all I have to go on. Old retired fucker, what's up, son? All right, you and me both. All right. Gio, what's up, son? We're smoking the True Black because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, motherfuck. I don't give a motherfuck today. All right. Nayface. Thank you, Pro Dragon. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is a for all. You're working Twitter. Thank you, ORF. I appreciate that. Cheers, guys. This should taste really good. Well, that's what he called it. He called it snake oil. He's like, this snake oil salesman. Thousands of people have bought my snake oil. Yeah, right? Right, Amy? He's a little sad because I won't let him go visit the kids across the street. He could hear him down there screaming. He was wagging his tail. I was like, no, we're not going over there. They banned you for 3 days for posting about Tyson Fury and Wilder? Huh. I wonder why, Patrick. Darren Stephen Miller in the house. Hey, Darren Stephen Miller. How's it going, guys? You guys want to share this in groups on Facebook? If you're on another platform and you want to host, I'd appreciate that too. Thank you for considering that, guys. Thank you so much. What's the name of the page for the oil? It's trendyasdabbers.com. Trendy, ASDABBERS. Yeah, somebody came in here yesterday and called it snake oil or something, and I blocked him. I said, well, you definitely won't be getting any, motherfucker. So don't even worry about it. You're going to talk shit about it? Well, you don't deserve any. I went live when the fight was on. Oh, well, Patrick, certainly you knew not to do that. Patrick. You had the fight on, bro, while they could hear it on your microphone? You know better. The roughest, the most active, the people that will violate you quicker than any other entity on the internet for reposting their shit is the UFC. Hands down, man. The UFC does not like you reposting their shit. And if you have the game on in the background on your live stream, well, you should have known better, man. That's just silly that you didn't know that. They are they're the best at catching that. They are all over it. I think they've got people on the internet that are actively looking while they're broadcasting. I think they hired a firm to go out and look for people that are putting their shit up. That's dope. I didn't know you can stream on every platform at the same time and have chat interactive across the platforms. And it's a free service, and it's called Restream.io. Now, I have multiple Facebooks and multiple YouTubes, so in order to do that, you do have to pay for that kind of service, and I am paying for it. But that allows me to talk to all of you guys at the same time. It's great, right, Tyler? It is dope, so to speak. CBD is snake oil. THC, FICO, or RSO is not. Well, CBD does help some people, so Darren, how do you explain that? You know, I was just talking to somebody the other day that takes it to go to sleep, and they said they've never slept better. But hey, from Georgia, hope to come out to your state soon and work with some local aquaponics growers. Right on, Mooney Ham. Right on, buddy. I like aquaponics. Those are cool as shit. I love aquaponics. Up past years on Trinity Dabbers snake oil. It works. I use it now. Hey, let's everybody put some snake oil on right now. Let's celebrate that. That's what we should call it, man. We should change the name to Trendy Nays Snake Oil. Jimmy Dore said he didn't like trendy dabbers. He didn't like trendy pain oil. How about we call it Trendy Nays Snake Oil? How about we call it Trendy Nays magically infused. I could go anywhere with this. You live stream the fight? Oh, Andrew. Juggalo, thanks for the host. Whoa, yes. Hosted me. Thank you, Juggalo. I don't say thank you for that enough. Josh Benson, 2178. Oh, yeah. 2178. And my shoulder feels better already. I love it. Glad I tuned in. Yes, I'm glad you tuned in too, bro. I'm glad you tuned into a great dabber. You turned into a great dabber. All right, so I'm on that True Black. What? Chris Cash Robinson. Talking about the benefits of cannabis on my podcast. Chris, if you want to have me on your podcast, have me on, man. I'd be honored. After helping thousands of people beat cancer, CBD is strictly therapeutic. It's adjunct. Beat cancer, CBD is strictly therapeutic. You're welcome. What is this? What is this? What is this? Velvet? Randall, I'll do the label. Well, dress you up as Colonel Sanders and stamp it on brown paper. Trendy Nate's snake oil. He's dressed like Colonel Sanders on brown paper. I love it. It's so funny. Trendy Nate's snake oil. I love taking negative shit and turning it into money-making, dynasties. I think it's pretty cool that Ed Bassmaster is doing his own podcast. Yeah, it is cool as shit. You get to see the real guy, and you get to see how laid back he is, man. Oh my God. I mean, do you know anybody cooler than him? He's so fucking cool. He's so cool. He's so laid back. Ugh. Larry David for president. Going to host a watch party, Terry Dallas. Yes! Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. We hold in the highest regard all of the people that are saying the things in which they like to say to all of the other people involved in this entire situation. Trying to keep it as generic as possible. Larry David for president. Yes, Larry David for president. He'd make a very good president. Everybody should vote for Larry David. Rip Subcool. No, not Rip Subcool. What are you trying to fart on him, Tyler? You trying to be cool? Did you think you were going to be cool on my stream, Tyler, and say Rip Subcool? Is Subcool not writing out words, Tyler, like rest in peace, that you would rather just say you fart on Subcool? Really, buddy? You guys need to show respect for the dead. If you really want to honor somebody, you don't say rip, because that's lazy. And that proves you didn't really give a fuck enough to write out the words rest in peace. Consider that, Tyler. All right? No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Hey, it's 4:20. Did you guys see that? All right, top of the hour. Cheers. Why wouldn't you just talk to me, Darren Stephen Miller, instead of saying Google me? Why wouldn't you just talk to me and tell me what you're about? That would be way cooler than saying Google me. Kathy, what about Joe Rogan, man? Joe Rogan's pretty fucking cool. Which one of your first road? I'm making dabs. I understand how to do it. Save and get max product out of my cannon. Randy Church, right on. I built a giant 3 stages of the design. Got here in Georgia. Bacteria built micronutrients up through the tilapia and catfish. Packed it all in a shipping container. Flew to Uganda for a local village and taught 20 people how to work. But I got robbed by the guy I was working for. He stole your designs and fired me. God damn, Moneyham, that's crazy. Ty. I'm just going to call you Ty, yo. Because I keep wanting to thank you. Thank you, Moneyham. It's like every time I see your name, I think, thank you. There you go, Tyler. There you go. Doesn't that feel better? You're honoring the man. Now you're honoring him. You're not just being lazy and trying to look cool on a live stream. You're taking the time to actually say, hey, I gave a fuck about this guy. He was a giant in the cannabis community. He will be missed, and he's worth writing out the words, rest in peace. Definitely. Thank you for that, Tyler. That's great. So, anybody been watching the videos that I put up about the pine beetle? Has anybody seen that? It wasn't a video. It was, I'm sorry, my bad. It was an article. It's just I have a way of looking at things visually when I read them. So I thought I actually had seen a video. Isn't that funny? There were no pictures. It was just very descriptive. They were talking about the white pine trees. Any of you read the article about the pine beetle that I put up on Twitter, or I may have even put it on Facebook? I want to know if any of you guys read that article. Rest in peace, Kobe. Andrew Justin, the sports fan. Yeah, rapist Kobe. Rest in peace, rapist. Absolutely. Jump on that fucking bandwagon. No thanks. Psh. Rapist in peace, Kobe. How's that? I think Nate's racist. Did you see that? He was fine with Subcool. Subcool's white. But look at that. He had a problem with Kobe Bryant, and he was a black man. I think Trendy Nate's racist against black people. I wonder if anybody thought that. I wonder if anybody thinks that about me. Are you guys shocked? Come on, what? What do you got? Where are we? All right, urgent. Follow Bernie Sanders, Trendy S. Evers, Jimmy Dore, Kyle Klinsky, Rob Mulligan, Ron Placone. You spelled Ron Placone wrong. It's P-L-A, just so you know. Sam Cedar is spelled correctly, though. David Pakman. Yeah, I wouldn't be pushing David Pakman on anybody anymore. I'd say Lee Camp instead. Let's replace David Pakman with Lee Camp. What do you think? I would even replace David Pakman with John Iadarola or Jank or the Young Turks. Seriously, because they're actually supporting Bernie Sanders now. And David Pakman is not. He thinks he's being the big, neutral guy. He's such an asshole. He's such a fucking asshole. The neutral guy that all he wants to do is post about and talk about Donald Trump. Trendy pain oil? Man, Dave says trendy pain oil. Titus, urgent, follow, share, copy, and paste on and in all social media platforms. David C. Baker Jr. Kobe used his celebrity to influence an amateur pilot to fly on a no-fly day and single-handedly murdered his daughter. Wow, Billy. Let's fucking hit it hard, Billy. Hit it hard. No shock, lol. The truth. He wouldn't have paid the girl millions in an under-the-table deal, so it didn't go to trial. Millions of dollars Kobe Bryant paid? Millions? Does anybody know how much he paid? Was it millions of dollars? Usually something like that's like, 150 grand or something like that to make someone shut up. It doesn't matter what the fuck it's about. 150 grand will keep them quiet. Well, if you were a basketball star and you raped somebody, I would think it would cost a lot more than 150 grand. That's the only case. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was millions. Was it really? No way. $500 million. It wasn't $500 million. You guys are silly. They said that the day he died. He liked posting about the fuck up of Trump. Kathy White Stoops. Yes. And fuck Bernie. Yeah, he wants to help people, but look how he got his money. Look at how he conducts business. He's corrupt as hell. And he's openly said he's going to take our guns, which is going to cost the nation a civil war. Mooneyham, no, he's not going to take our guns. It's okay. 2 million. Mooneyham, I'm a big Bernie Sanders supporter, but don't go running off, okay? Let's work it out. Let's work that out. You say, look at how he conducts business. Okay, you can. I'll give you that. How does he conduct business? Let me know. That's something he does that you don't approve of. And you say he's corrupt as hell. So how is Bernie Sanders corrupt as hell? Explain those two things first, and then we'll move on from there, okay? I'm going to give you an opportunity to explain exactly what you said. But let me just warn you, I really know what the fuck I'm talking about. I hope you know what you're talking about. I want a splish of fucking Covfefe. What do you guys say? Splish? Splishes for everyone. I wish I could just hurdle that wall. Just hurdle it. Just jump through it. And be on the other side. And jump around like a superhero and be like, all right, splish, coffee time. If Kobe didn't do it, he wouldn't have got paid, says Mooneyham. I liked Bernie too until I found out. Yeah, watch the video. I'll try and tag. Now, I don't want to watch a video. No, we're not rabbit holing here, Mooneyham. Don't post a video. Listen to me, okay? Videos are bullshit. I want you to tell me what you know. What did you learn? That's it, okay? No video, no rabbit holing, no bullshit. Some fucking 19-year-old kid in his fucking mom's house in her basement on her fucking laptop convincing people like you. This is exactly the problem, Mooneyham. People like you going down these rabbit holes, and I'm here to pull you out, motherfucker. I'm going to pull you out of this fucking rabbit hole. You're going to learn about Bernie Sanders today. Real quick. But I need a splish of... I'm a racist, says Jason. I am, aren't I? I'm racist against rapists, I guess. You could say that. I'm racist against rapists. Yo, Ben, what's up, buddy? Go for it. Jump that wall. Right? Yeah, Kathy, I'm going to go get my Covfefe. All right. You go ahead and explain to me how Bernie Sanders is corrupt. You said he's corrupt. And you said that how he conducts business. Look at how Bernie conducts business. And that he's corrupt. Now you show me some evidence of that. You know, we'll go point for point. All right? No fucking stupid rabbit hole fucking basement mommy fucking videos. I just want you to tell me facts. All right? What facts do you got? Cheers, yo. Back Bernie now. Empty Trump podium. Susan Baker. I don't think Bernie can take our guns. I wasn't going to vote for him, but now I'm on the fence. Andrew, we just listen to the conversation because I'm a gun advocate. Okay? I advocate for guns. Okay? Cannabis, guns. I'm racist against Muslims. How am I racist against Muslims? Hey Bella. Hey Belladonna. What's 7239? What is this 7239? We're going to talk all about this. If you were a Mexican like me, you could jump that wall, no problems. No, it's how he set up his campaign, and it literally funneled millions to his wife and 2 women his wife worked with, set up an advertisement firm, and almost 200 million into the women's firm that was advertising for his campaign. The 200 million went to a company that was doing advertising for him. You call that funneling? That's called business. It's just called paying somebody to do business for you, buddy. There's a company. They're going to make commercials for you. They're going to pay lots of money to have these commercials run on television, and you're going to reimburse them for their expenses. How is that funneling? That's called fucking business, bro. That's funneling? How is Bernie supposed to advertise? Is he not supposed to advertise? Is Bernie not allowed to pay advertising corporation? God, I mean, you want to talk about corrupt and funneling money? How about Donald Trump having Saudi princes come into his hotels while he's president of the United States and overpaying for hotel stays? What do you think about that? How's that? How about using taxpayer funds to go around and golf and party and do dumb shit, these stupid fucking rallies? How about that? Flying around on Air Force One to go to rallies, using your money for that. That, you don't think that's fucking corrupt as fuck? Now, I'm not saying using this as a whataboutism. I'm just saying, if you support Donald Trump, how can Bernie Sanders not advertise? You know? This man has installed his daughter into our government illegally. If you don't know what nepotism is, I suggest you go and you look it up. You know, he sends Ivanka all over the world to go talk to all of these world leaders. They have no idea what she's doing there, and she never makes any fucking sense. And that's not corrupt? Bro, let me tell you, I try to hate everybody. I try to hate everybody equally. And if you think I am hating on Muslims more than anyone else, please let me know what I said. What was it I did or said? Please. Did you go back and find something I said 8 years ago? Well, maybe you caught me. You may have caught me. How about Trump getting $4 for the rest of his life now that he's out of office? Cobra Dad, what's up, son? After he's out of grabbing women. No. I don't want to do whataboutism by using Donald Trump as an example to hold Bernie Sanders against. Really, I want to know these facts that you're saying that he's totally corrupt. Everyone has said it's literally the easiest way to basically put money in your friends' pockets, and it's not the idea of having an advertisement firm set up advertisements. It's about him having two women he was friends with make $200 million. It's just a lot for nothing. I barely see any advertisement from Bernie, nowhere near as much as Mike Bloomberg or Trump or Biden. Right, because you don't live in the States where Bernie's running these ads. That's all that is, Mooneyham. He's concentrating in certain spots where he knows he needs to run those ads. He doesn't have a lot of money to spend, so he can't just blanket the airwaves like billionaires like Bloomberg can. You understand that? Hey, what's up there, Bad Blue Jaws? Cheers, son. Cobra Dad's here. Cobra Dad Electric. What? $4.20. What? Psh, unreal. Psh. Unreal, pal. Psh. Plant number 5. Unreal, pal. Psh. Plant number 1. Unreal, pal. Psh. Psh. What? I'm resorting to flour because it's faster. I'm going to be smoking this faster than a dab. I'm be smoking this flour faster than a dab. And a happy 420. Sorry I'm late. I'm smoking True Black because it is great. It's great. No law regarding cannabis. Happy 420. Listo. Cheers, everybody. Claw. My little doer. Suffer the pressure. Keep the pressure steady, John. Don't damage the flesh. We mustn't damage the flesh. I want you guys to follow Just Have a Think on YouTube. I want you guys to follow Guy McPherson. I want you guys to follow Potholer54 on YouTube. These are people that talk about climate, and I want you to follow Thunderfoot with 2 zeros in the word foot. It's not OO, it's 00. Rogan, come here, buddy. What is this? What is this? Rogan, what is this? I got this. I got that. That's what I got. What you got? What you got, Rogan? So, do you guys remember Dolce? You guys remember Dolce, the little white teacup poodle that was here for a few weeks when his owner was trimming? The roadster. It's okay to be late. Cheers. Hit that like button. Yeah, we lost him, guys. Just so you all know. He's no longer with us. He was Rogan's little buddy. You know, basically Rogan learned how to 56 pounds? Dude, he was 43 the last time I weighed him. He was 43. I wonder if I should weigh him again just to see. So yeah, we lost the little guy. I loved him so much. He was such a cool little puppy, you know. He's so cute. So I'll miss him. I'm gonna go hop on the scale really fast, see how much I weigh. I gotta be gaining weight back now. I'm eating like a pig. Jesus. Okay. I'm 200 pounds exactly. It makes it so easy to weigh. I'm 200 pounds exactly with my clothes on, so. Can I pick you up, buddy? Can I pick you up? Come here. Come here. Come on. I'm gonna go weigh you really fast. Yeah. You hurt my back every time I pick you up. Okay, with the dog I weigh. $42, 43 pounds, man. That's it. 242, 243. It was somewhere between there. I leaned back as far as I could. I always try to get the heaviest weight on my scale. If you lean back on it, it gives you the heaviest weight. I think I got it up to 242. So, you guys, I don't know who Cepheus is, but you guys should all be subscribed to Thunderfoot. He's a scientist. He proves things with experimentation. And he literally does the science right there for you on his channel. You guys should really check him out. He's also reported on the pine beetle. He literally drove across the country and filmed the pine beetle devastation and talked about it on a video. I was telling somebody on Twitter about the pine beetle, and I said, how tall am I? I'm 5'9", 5'9", 200 pounds. I should be like 175. I'm way overweight. I'm obese. Can't find the video, but I will. It explains where his money came from and a bunch of stuff, and it's like everything the video is talking about was the opposite of what you hear Bernie's supposed beliefs or position. It's like he's done everything he complains about the other politicians' actions he's condemned. In other words, he's a hypocrite. He's done like padding pockets, inside trading, and a bunch more like investing in big pharma too. Those are some pretty heavy accusations. And if you thank you for the warning and the heads up, Mr. Baba Blue Jaws. Yes. What's the deal with the pine beetle? Mooney, I want to respond to what you just said. I appreciate your perspective, and I appreciate you relaying what you saw in that video back to me and my audience. This is great. So you're very explicit, and I really understand what you're saying. And this is what I would say to you. I don't know how much of what you claim right now is documentable and true, but what I do know is this. Bernie Sanders has a political record that he can stand behind for the past 30 years. He's always voted the same. He's always said the same things. He's never changed his mind on anything in a bad way. He's at the forefront, correct. That's why they call him progressive on every fucking social and political issue facing us today. You can go through and you can find things that he's done. I'm sure you could put a microscope on anybody. And he's lived a long life. I'm sure you can find all kinds of shit on the man. But the fact is, his politics have never changed. And that's what you should be looking at. You should be looking at the man's politics. You know? And we should have an honest and open relationship. How can you trust that, bro? If we do business, I don't gotta lie to you if we're doing business. Dude, Donald Trump, not to do a whataboutism again, but for real, Donald Trump has continually ripped off the contractors that he has hired throughout his career, man. He's known for not paying up. Bernie Sanders doesn't do that to people. Do you understand that? He's a fucking criminal, man. The man in the Oval Office is a criminal. You're worried about these little, whatever, these little anecdotal things that somebody's fucking claiming that at this point, I can't even verify anything that you said. Not a single thing. And I don't know, can you verify anything of it? Or did you just hear someone say it on a video while they were showing you videos of Bernie Sanders? Did they show you evidence? Were you provided with evidence? Sounds like pretty damaging stuff. It just doesn't seem like Bernie Sanders. I don't know why he would be investing in big poison, you know? Cheers, guys. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism, tism for all. Late bottom of the hour. Believe. Randy Church sees the peppers, pepper lights, hot peppers, hot peppers, pepper lights. Always told me the bird in the bush thing, and I agree completely, honestly. and a lot of good for the country. And yeah, the guy shows the websites and all that. You see it. I'm always about facts, but I can't find it immediately. But they give references and all. They give references. Okay, that's good. It sounds like you may have stumbled across something that might be somewhat legitimate. But I would implore you to look at the man's politics and not what bad things people are saying about him in videos on YouTube. Go research Bernie Sanders and see what he's voted. See how he's voted. See what he talks about today, and you'll see it's always how he's voted. See that he was for the civil rights movement. He lost the hotel because he didn't pay the mortgage. At the time we didn't have shampoo tonight in rooms because of not paying his bills. He destroyed it, Eddie. He didn't have shampoos in the rooms. How dare he not have shampoo in his rooms? Donald Trump didn't have shampoo in his rooms. There's a little pit bull. Little pit bull. What's up, little pit bull puppy? Are you ready to go outside and pee now? Is that why you're looking at me like that? He just wouldn't pee. I took him out, walked him around. I have to take him on the leash, man, because those kids across the street and my neighbor giving him fucking pizzas and shit. I would love to let him go over there and play, but the kids rub his face in the dirt. They get on top of him, and ride him like a fucking horse and shit. It's just, he's gonna get hurt over there, and they're just fucking with him. It's like he's an object. It's like he's a toy. They treat him like a fucking toy, like a stuffed animal, because they're little kids. I mean, it's not their fault. They don't know any better. But I can't be there watching him if he runs over there, It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A neighborly day in this beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Who knew I had socks on? What? I'm drinking a splish of Covfefe. What? It was so good I didn't realize how fucking good it was. Slumlord. Yo, Iceman. Yo, Iceman, what's up? Cyber always used to do that. Yo, B.O., bro. Yo, B.O., bro. B.O., 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 Zebeho, 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 Zebeho. Dude, it was so cold last night, and then it's like 60-something degrees outside now. Go flat. You want to go outside? Go flat. We shall return with the puppy. We shall return in just a moment. All right. My goddamn dog got these gorgeous flowers out here, and the dog wants to eat them.
Rogan's got his new chew toy. Good boy, good boy. Rogan's got his new chew toy. Good boy, good boy. Rogan's got his new chew toy.
What's this one?
What's this one? What's that one do? Oh, what's that do? What's that do? What is it? Oh, no. What is that?
Okay, sorry. I had to take my dog outside for a walk. Okay, let me see. Okay, yo, bro. Okay. All I'm saying is, if there's corruption at all, we got to cut it out when it comes to the people. These politicians are hurting themselves. They get to do what they want regardless. They're immune to law, so it's okay if they can't have guns. They just hire bodyguards. Right. I agree. And everything's already established for them. But us everyday workers got to do what we got to do to survive and make it financially. Rogan just watching. Looks like he doesn't use shampoo anyway. I was thinking, try an invisible fence first. I'm sure you thought about it already. Yeah, I don't want to shock him. Look how cute he just sits there. Maybe he uses Mac sauce. Mac sauce. What? No flip flops? Call me after show. Okay. No problemos. Thunderfoot. Potholer 54. Orf. Yes. Orf. 1960 gets it, you guys. It's Thunderfoot with 2 zeros and Potholer 54. And you guys should all be following both of those guys on YouTube for sure. And you will get so much out of it. I promise you, man. You're Twittering them? JJ Fox. Where is everyone? Bad Blue Jaws. Boring. I was only gone for like 2 minutes. I had to get my dog to pee. Give me a break. He just got back from getting ice cream. Why do people like Elizabeth Warren? Serious question. Because for some people, she reminds them of somebody that they loved when they were a kid, or something like a teacher or a mom or a grandma figure or something like that. You know, the woman is, she was a Republican up until 1986 or 96, I want to say. It was one or the other, I believe. She was a fucking Republican. So, she's worked for huge corporations. She's worked against people through these corporations. And she was a bad, evil person. The only reason she changed over to the Democratic Party, in my opinion, was to try to improve her image so that she could become a politician and win, you know? We'll still go get the mail for me. She's off the hook. Randy. So all I'm saying is I just want the best candidate for the people. That's long term and short term. A lot happens in that 4 years. Right. And all I would say back to you, Mooney, is look at Bernie's record, what he's voted for, what he's talking about today. Nothing has changed. You know? There's a lot of people like me that love Bernie Sanders that absolutely refuse to give up our guns. And we will spend money and send it to the NRA, and he can say we're going to take on the NRA all he wants to. He's taking me on. And I got cash. I got a lot of cash. And so do a lot of people that have a lot of guns. The reason they have a lot of guns is because they had the cash to spend to purchase them. And, you know, when the NRA needs cash, their members step up and send the money in. So I understand there's some right-wing douchebags involved with them, but hey, I lean left. I'm an independent, and I appreciate the NRA fighting for my right to possess my firearm, and I like the fact that I can possess my assault rifle. What they want to call my assault rifle. which is perfectly fine with me. You know, I love my Glock. I love my SKS. I love the bayonet that comes with it. Imagine that. I've got an assault rifle with a bayonet on it. She is a flip-flopper. She is even flipping on things she stood for on this presidency, Kathy Wood. Yeah, you know, if it's because she's getting bought out by corporations. That's why people change their political stance. And you'll notice Bernie Sanders has not changed his politics on anything. And he's the only one that is against that is against these illegal settlements that Israel's putting in Palestine. And he's the only one that wants to pull the money away from Israel, and I totally back him on that. He makes more sense than any of these other douchebags, Elizabeth Warren included, and Tulsi Gabbard. They're all fucking bought. They're all bought, every single one of them. But Bernie Sanders is solid in his politics. No one can compete with that, and we sense that. And it's my job sitting here, Mooneyham, to take someone like you who has an obvious air of intelligence about yourself. It's obvious. You know how to word a goddamn sentence and communicate. And it's my job to try to convince you otherwise. That he's not as evil as this video that you saw convinced you that he was. You know, he's not an evil person. And he wants to help the disenfranchised. He wants to help the disadvantaged. He wants to help the poor, the homeless, the hungry. He wants to help immigrants that are coming into the country. You know, he's not for open borders. And that's you hear that a lot. Oh, he's for open borders. He's threatening this. Is he barking? He's threatening the security of our country. He wants open borders. I mean, it might have been better if Donald Trump, instead of building this wall at the southern border, maybe he should have instead built a wall around where the coastlines are, around where Miami, New York, even Oregon and Louisiana, they're all experiencing flooding. And, you know, we're building a wall out in the fucking desert. We're spending billions of dollars to build a wall in the desert, guys. We need a wall around our coastline. You know, we need to start thinking seawall protection. And Donald Trump's got you fucking wandering around in the desert for fucking 40 days and 40 nights putting up a goddamn 30-foot tall goddamn seawall in the middle of the fucking desert. You guys are fucking idiots if you support that shit. I don't know which one is less expensive. I don't know, Billy. I don't know which one is less expensive. I don't want one on my shoulder. I would love to have an AR-15. I don't own one, but I would love to own one. But my SKS is a fantastic rifle. It's nice and heavy, and when you fire it, there's no recoil. It's the same reason I love my Glock. You know, my Glock, no fucking recoil on it, man. You could just pow, 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 pow. You don't have to worry about the muzzle climbing up. It's designed so well. Or, as I like to think, headshot, 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 headshot. Trump is for himself. Trump is for himself. Kathy White Stews. Kathy has a way of boiling everything down, basically for everyone to understand. Speaking a language that everybody can understand. I appreciate that, Kathy. The wall is perfect to stop drug cartels here at the southern border of Texas. Drug cartels? Really? Was the drug cartels, was that an issue? Are they not tunneling under it, Andrew? Does the drug cartels don't know how to tunnel under the goddamn wall? At agreement with your explanation of the wall. She got your sarcasm. Right on, David. My everyday carries a Glock 22 40 point. Oh yeah, the 22. That's what what's his name uses in Breaking Bad, the cop, the brother-in-law cop, bald guy. He uses the Glock 22 40. Yeah. Yeah. I like my 45 auto. Glock 21. I love my 45 auto, man. I fucking love it. Bob Cantwell, what's up, son? God. The 45 is great. The I love the bayonet on the end of the SKS. And I just love that you're thinking that last case scenario, there is a fucking spear on the end of your gun. Worst case scenario, you've got a spear. All right, you could still win. You've got a spear, man. So funny. Oh. The Glock fires so smoothly. That's what I love the most about it is and that's what I love about both of those weapons is they're smooth. You know? They work good. They work really good and they don't misfire and they're dependable. Both of them. Neither of them misfire and they're both dependable. That's so important. You know? Dude, the safety is you don't have to put one in the chamber, bro. That's the safety, bro. That's plenty safety. Teach them that. You can have a Glock all day, bro. Teach them that. Okay, teach them that. Teach them to not put one in the chamber. You know? That's taking the safety off. You should consider that, Balehiho, because I'm telling you, they're great guns, man. They are fantastic guns. They're just built so well. They're built really tough. They're very reliable. They're very basic. You know, it's a very basic mechanism when you look at it. There's really not a lot to it. And that's what I like about the SKS too, man. You could take that SKS apart and you're just looking at like 4 basic pieces. You know, there's nothing to it. And see what doesn't get reported. Drug cartels are a big issue down here. Where it's happening now, even in our town. Sure, they can dig. That's a lot harder, though, but it's being done. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't stop them from crossing it through the river and desert where corrupt law enforcement is outside. No, I'm not saying to just let them through and murder people either, bro. I'm all for protection. I think a 30-foot wall is fucking overkill. I think it's, you know, they're going to climb over it. They're going to tunnel underneath it. It's fucking stupid. Because if they want to get in, they're going to fucking get in. They're going to, you know, they'll throw their fucking bag of weapons over the goddamn wall. And then they'll fucking rappel up and fucking scale down. Or whatever the fuck it's, scale up and rappel down, I mean. Right? Isn't that correct? Scale it? Yeah, scale the wall and then rappel down. I mean, fuck. They'll do that shit all fucking day. You know, it's like somebody just said to me, you know, Nay, if you were Mexican, you just jump right through that motherfucker, no problem. It's so funny. I have one little pistol that is as big as my hand and it misfires. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Get rid of it, all right? You know? Take the ammunition out of it. Take it to a gun shop. Tell them what's wrong with it and say you want to trade it in for something nicer, more reliable. Get rid of a fucking gun like that. They're no good. In a pinch, they're going to fucking let you down every time. You're going to be shaken. It's going to be fucking crazy. Everything that you could possibly, there's going to be sweat on your hands. Everything that could possibly affect the firing of that weapon that could happen. You could drop it, could get dirty. It's going to happen, and then it won't fire. Fuck that shit. Oh, no. This is Daddy's little piece of paper, and I know what you're going to do is you're going to rip it apart in a bunch of tiny little pieces. So don't do that. This is the shirt sizes for Steph, Ron, and Jimmy Dore. Small, medium, and large. That's really hard to remember. Small, medium, and large, man. And it's Ron, Steph, Jimmy. Small, medium, large. Ron, Steph, Jimmy. They got money for the Space Force. They got money for that. Jack Jackson says, this dude's cool as fuck. I can't troll him. I'm trollable. Don't try too hard. Oh, I appreciate the respect, though, pal. Unreal. That's why I'm up here, pal. What is that? Artwork? Nobody does that anymore, pal. It's all computerized now, pal. Unreal. 3 minutes. Oh, the warning comes down from Baba Blue Draws. What? True black, too strong. True black, too strong. You always got to say it twice. If you're going to say it, you got to say it twice. You got to say it right. Andrew Justin. I have a couple others that don't misfire. Yeah, get rid of that fucking piece of shit, Kathy. I'm telling you, get rid of that piece of shit. It's bad to have it. It's a false sense of fucking security, and you don't need that. Replace it with another weapon. But get rid of the one that misfires, okay? That is really dangerous, and you don't want that shit. Ask anybody here that knows anything about guns what to do if you have a gun that misfires on the reg. Look, I had a 357 Magnum. It did it, and I wanted to get rid of it, and it got stolen from me. Talk about fucking karma. Imagine if that kid that stole that gun needs that gun one day and goes to fire it. Click. Click. You know? By then it might be too late. You don't know that gun has a problem misfiring. And I had it, I took it into a gun shop, and I told him what it was doing, and the guy worked on it and made it better, and I went out and fired it a few times and started doing it again. I was like, man, this thing's just, it's possessed. The gun is fucking possessed. It doesn't want to work properly. It was so weird. I'm like, I don't know why. You know, I got it from my buddy. And I'm like, it was a 357 Magnum, long barrel handgun. I mean, it was a bad looking motherfucker. But I realized after I got rid of that, after somebody stole that, and I needed another weapon, So I went and I bought the Glock and realized what I'd been missing out on. And I was like, I can't believe I had that big fucking Dan Wesson fucking piece of shit, 357 Magnum piece of garbage, fucking 6-shooter, and now I've got this Glock, and it's a weapon of mass destruction. It's a fucking weapon of mass destruction. It's crazy. These people that think banning assault rifles, that they like to call them, it's so stupid. Every gun is an assault weapon, right? It's made to assault people. But it doesn't fucking matter. If they think that banning these rifles is somehow going to curb the amount of deaths that occur when some crazy motherfucker wants to go into a soft target and blow motherfuckers away, they're going to find out real quick how mistaken they are. If they pass any kind of legislation, people are going to go do it with a fucking handgun. They'll have a knapsack, with 2 or 3 of these handguns on them. They'll have one on their left side, one on their right side. They'll have a shoulder holster. Maybe they'll have 2 shoulder holsters. So there's 4 weapons. They'll have 2 ankle holsters. Each gun with a 13-round capacity, say it's only got a 10-round or even a 9-round capacity. Say it's only 9mm weapons. It doesn't matter. They'll go anywhere and they'd be able to blow away countless amounts of soft targets. It doesn't matter if they have a rifle or not. Imagine if somebody goes like this and they're in a school auditorium. Okay. You've got the principal giving a goddamn speech, right? You got a couple of teachers in the audience and maybe a resource officer, and somebody whatever the fuck. And somebody stands up and all of a sudden they're brandishing 2 weapons in each hand. And they look around and they say, everybody get down or I'm going to start blowing you motherfuckers away. So everybody gets down. And then they say, okay, now everybody, you're all going to do this. You're all going to get in a corner. You're all going to sit down right there and you're all going to be real quiet. Blah, 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 blah. Person fucking goes on the other side of the room and just starts going boom, 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 boom. How long would it take those people to realize that they need to go rush that motherfucker and kill him? How long do you think it's going to take? They're going to be in total shock. They're already going to be bossed around and told what to do like a bunch of fucking cattle. It doesn't matter. There's a million ways that can go down, and you don't need a rifle to do it. You don't need an assault rifle or an assault weapon to do it. You could do it with a few holsters and a few handguns. Shopping mall, movie theater, a big ball or some sort of an event somewhere where people are it's for security. We've got, exit over here, but everybody's getting metal detected and all, 5,000, 10,000 people in the venue, right, have no weapons on them. And they're now in a gun-free zone that has 2 exits for 5,000 or 10,000 people. And somebody just takes a car and drives it through the back corner of the building, backs the car up, and walks in that motherfucker and just starts popping people with handguns. Just like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weapons, that's 60 bullets right there. Now, let's say they got a magazine for each one. So after they empty each magazine, they've got another magazine, 10 rounds each. That's 120 bullets that they can fire as fast as they can pull the trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Boom! That's 20 people dead. 20 people dead. How long did it take me to count to 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 4 seconds? 4 seconds? And if it's a 45 auto, they're going to kill every single person that they hit. It doesn't matter where they hit them. Everyone's going to bleed out. You've heard the term bloodbath? So when someone like Bernie Sanders or anyone else says, I don't think it's a legitimate reason to have a rifle that could take out 20 people in a matter of seconds,
we're gonna have to limit the amount of the length of the rifle, the size of the magazines. We're gonna take away these assault style weapons. I'm gonna write a piece of legislation.
We're going to contest you. We're going to say no. And guess what? You've got it right now. You've got a Republican Congress that will stop that kind of legislation. Now, Bernie Sanders can come back and veto it, but you know what? He probably wouldn't do it. He probably wouldn't do it. So what does that mean? If he wants to win, he has to come up with what he calls sensible gun legislation. I can't do too much. I understand that the NRA is too powerful and that the American people have spoken, and that I cannot possibly go around assuming that I could tell you what kind of a rifle you're allowed to have and what kind of a rifle you're not allowed to have. It's like telling you what kind of a car you could drive. I understand we can't control that. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna do something sensible. We're gonna limit we're gonna take out the gun show loophole. That's gonna be removed. We're gonna also limit the amount of time it takes. We're gonna increase the amount of time it takes to get a review on a background check, and we're gonna require a background check on all private gun sales. That's what it is from now on. And that legislation will fucking pass. I would even vote for that. But that's where I draw the fucking line. You're not going to limit my round capacity in my magazines. You're not going to limit the style of weapon that I'm allowed to possess. You're not going to limit the fact that you're not going to be able to misrepresent a gun by calling it an assault rifle, because like I said, every weapon is an assault weapon. Even a knife is an assault weapon. Even a piece of metal that I jab into your jugular vein like that is a fucking assault weapon. So just trying to classify one style of gun that puts a lead projectile through your fucking entire body, doesn't matter what the caliber is. Go down to a 22, it's still going to go through your fucking body. And trying to classify that as anything different than any other caliber because it puts a larger size hole in your body is fucking stupid and pointless. I'd like to have my killing power. I want to do it fast. I want to do it before they get the chance to fucking shoot me. That's the reason I want my rifle. You know, I want to be able to do it from a distance. I want to be able to protect my home, and I want to be able to protect my puppy because I love him. Look at him with his little squeaky toy. How dare you try to take my gun away when I have this to protect? Fuck you. That's how I feel. Brian, they don't like you, man. And you know, it was Teresa that said she didn't like you, so you have to go. I'm sorry. Thank you, Teresa. I had no idea. Sometimes I just don't notice what's going on in the chat when I'm pontificating like that, which is not too often. Yeah, I mean, it's just stupid. I mean, a rifle, at least that's easier to spot than handguns. I mean, literally, you could be wearing just a jacket on a cold day, and no one would know. No one would know that you had weapons all over you. And like I said, if you're taking a car and you're going to go smash it into the back end of a building that's a soft target, you know, so you're going to leave a hole in the building where you can, you know, escape from or whatever. Who cares what kind of a fucking caliber or style weapon you have? Imagine if you had 6 handguns with 2 magazines each, 10 rounds, 120 kills, 120 kills. Totally concealed. You could walk right down a city street, no one would know you had 6 guns on you. Literally had 6 guns on you. You guys are thinking, wait, man, where's the other two? Okay, you guys are seeing this. Dual holsters left and right. Dual holsters left and right here. And those are concealable. You guys might not know this. They've got holsters that go inside your jeans. They ride inside your jeans, and you pull the guns out like that from inside your jeans. Right? You got two inside. You got two here. You're wearing a jacket. You're like, where's the other two coming from? Well, you could be like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You could have them around your back. That's a little fucking crazy. No. You just need two ankle holsters. And you've got two loaded weapons that no one will see. Literally right here, you'll have a gun there and a gun there, and no one would know. And you guys are like, ankle holster, whatever. It's a common thing, man. Ankle holster is a common thing. You know, you go walk into a gun store, you go on the internet, boom, you buy two ankle holsters. Boom, boom, done. You know? You get two concealed undergarment holsters and two, you know, Chewbacca's. And you're fucking, you're partying on the dance floor, bro. How the fuck is someone not going to think of that if you take our assault rifles away? How's someone not going to go, oh, I can't go kill a whole bunch of people now. Damn, how am I going to kill a whole bunch of people? I don't know. I'll never be able to figure this out. They stumped me, man. They took away my assault rifle. And they've limited my weapon capacity to only 10 bullets. What the hell am I going to do now? Man, I don't recommend, you know, if you're trying to shoot a whole bunch of bullets, I don't recommend trying to do it with one weapon. I don't know if you could just repeatedly fire a Glock like that and it's not going to misfire at all. But I've seen videos of people fire 50 to 100 rounds through a Glock and not a single misfire. I've seen it. So I don't know. They'd be getting that gun to get pretty hot. And anytime you're getting metal hot like that, it alters things. You know, the gun is built mostly out of plastic. So I don't know how much of an effect that heat would have. That's why, you know, multiple guns make sense. And if one overheats, you could switch. But if you had a backpack full of magazines, how many magazines can you fit in a backpack? You know, say you've got like a side opening on the backpack and they're all just, you just unzip it, grab one, click, grab another, zip it back, click. And once you're done, click, click, unzip it, click, unzip it, click, zip it back up. That's pretty quick. You can do that pretty fucking fast. How many magazines can you fit in a backpack? Well, they're pretty fucking small, man. I gotta tell you, a magazine is smaller than, let me see. Oh, here we go. A magazine is smaller than this. This is a microscope, okay? How many of these do you think you could fit in a backpack? About 50. It's 500 rounds. You got 500 rounds in a backpack with a bunch of these. And more because they're smaller than that. And that's if they're only 10 bullets per. What if you get the 13 bullet magazine? Then you're adding 3 bullets per mag at 50. That's another 150. So that's 650 rounds if you're doing 13 rounders. Right? My math sucks, but I think I got that one right. $200 rounds God damn, how much money did that cost, buddy? That's the 40 caliber, right? That's the 40 caliber, right? Carries a gun that's so small it fits in her hand. Yeah, you know, I've got a small gun. I've got a little 38. I think that's the kind of gun I could wear on my ankle and not even feel it. I wore it for years. I wore that 38 on my ankle for years. Always was strapped and ready for action. Never had an opportunity to pull it on anybody when I had it strapped on me in the state of Florida legally as a registered and legally licensed concealed weapon carrier in that state. That was a pain, and I had to go through a gun class and all that shit to become. It's so stupid. Just so I could carry my gun on me. It just sounds so stupid. You gotta pay the state because it is stupid. It is fucking stupid. It's a lot of hoops to jump through. If I was president of the United States, I'd say, look, you can get a concealed carry, and we're gonna make that easy. If you abuse it, if you got a problem, whatever, then we can talk about limiting it for people that are, you know, making threats, going out of their way to do dumb shit, telling their friends and their neighbors, or going on the internet and saying, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. Hey, man, you know, you got to do what you got to do. You got to protect the masses. But the masses should be able to protect themselves, you know, and don't take their ability to do that away, because it's counterproductive when your grid system fails. Everyone's going to need a gun, at least 2 or 3 guns for different purposes, you know. People are going to need them. Kill people from far away, kill people from medium distance, kill people close up. Rogan, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? How did you get through that my protection system? Did you bully that open?
Are you a bully? Are you a bully? Are you a bully?
Come on. Come on, Rogan. Let's close this. Alright? Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Good boy, Rogan. Pierogus. Pierogmus. Pierogi. The pierogi. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What? Why? 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 I bet your guy's like, wait, I hear him, but I don't see him. Get show with if you're on German each Glock plus bag full of magazines. God. $80 something bucks. Yeah. 40. $80 for 200 rounds. I used to make fun of Glock till I shot. I don't know, the next time I listen is the 19. Dude, I love my 21, man. I freaking love my Glock 21. I just love it because it's smooth, because it does exactly what it's supposed to do, man, you know? It's just, I just love the fact that it's reliable. It's nice to have something that you can depend on. I love that, like I love my truck that fires up every morning, you know? Just knowing that the battery's gonna be good every time you need it. I left my Escalade at the airport for 7 or 8 days. I got there and I turned the key and that bitch fired right up. And I'd been putting the wrong kind of gasoline in it. I've been putting low grade, and it's affecting the starting on it. And after sitting for 7 or 8 days, it fired right up. Yeah. Get some. That's why I was like, get rid of that piece of shit. Get something you can depend on. It's so important to have something that you can depend on. Ooh, it's 420. Look at that. What? 420. What? The baby bobbler. Bobblehead. Bobblehead. Man, that's so much shit I gotta do around here. Oh my god. Double barrel 16 round 12 gauge. Damn, Timmy. Holy shit. God damn. Double barrel. The fucking double barrel. I've never heard of a double barrel like that. It's fucking crazy. That's a crazy gun, man. Dude, is that a real thing? Are you firing both of those barrels at the same time? Cheers. Jesus Christ, man. I'd love to see the spread pattern on that weapon on paper. Because it's got to be in the center. There's got to be like a kind of like an area where it's not as densely hit. But I'd be curious. Maybe I could look that up on the internet. Spread pattern of a double barrel 12 gauge. I'm sure I could find it. You know, and see it at different feet. Kind of like, it'd be cool if both of them kind of went like that, so it concentrated the shot right in the center, and you had a sight right in the middle. Does it fire both of those at the same time? That double barrel? I've never heard of anything. That sounds like the craziest gun in the world. Dude, have you seen that 50 caliber handgun they had in Breaking Bad? He pulls that fucking 50 caliber out of his grandma's house. He's got a 50 caliber. It's like a grizzly bear gun, man. He fucking pulls it out. Oh, it was Better Call Saul, man. It was Better Call Saul. Pulls that fucking gun out. I'm like, I've never seen a handgun that big in my life. That is the biggest handgun I've ever seen, next to a goddamn a flare gun, you know. It's a DP-12. You wouldn't think, right? You wouldn't think you'd fire both barrels at the same time. Better Call Saul comes on in 30 minutes. Is it the same? It's a new one, right? I gotta finish watching the first one. I'm gonna go because I gotta finish watching the first one. All right, I'm gonna go. Dizzy Wheezy shut down the goddamn show, everybody. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is a tits for all. I'll see you guys on the next show, man. 7:10. I doubt it, but who knows? You guys take care. I'll see you sometime tonight, I'm sure. Bye-bye. I had fun. I hope you did too.